And welcome into Cullman in the Morning. I'm Debbie Wood along with Lindsey Dossey, our friend from CRMC. She's here today, and it's been a while since we've been able to chat with Lindsey, and so always good to see you. How are you?
Great to see you, Debbie, as always. I'm doing great.
Good, and I know you're busy. It's a busy, busy place, isn't it?
It is. We have a lot of great things going on at Cullman Regional.
I know you do, and great folks out there. Let's talk a little bit about your responsibilities, because you know when you say your title, it seems like it's a big title, but it covers so many areas.
It does. So I'm the Vice President of Marketing and Outreach for Cullman Regional, which really encompasses several things. Marketing, which is any of our advertising and promotional campaigns that we do at the hospital.
Right.
And outreach is a lot of our community outreach. Many people might be familiar with our Trunk or Treat event.
Yes.
We recently partnered with the American Heart Association to do a heart walk. That's part of part of our department. We also just started this past December doing community visits with Santa, mainly because we do an event for our employees, and we had many people from the community asking if they could come. So we said, if people want to come and they need a place to go, take their children to get a photo with Santa and visit with Santa, then we'll be happy to do that for the community.
Well, how neat is that? So that's fairly new then?
Yes, we just started it this past December. We had about 200 people come.
Did you really?
And it was great.
Good. Just sort of, and when you say community outreach, to let folks in the community feel comfortable with y'all and with your setting.
Right.
So I'm saying, okay.
Well, and you think about health care, and a lot of times, unless somebody's having a baby, it's usually pretty stressful.
Sure.
So we like to build those relationships with the community, but we also do community health screenings. We have a health screening team, a wellness team that actually goes out in the community and provides free health screenings at businesses and at community events.
Right. How do you, if you're a business, and do you have to be a certain size business in order to ask for that?
We typically ask for 50 or more employees, just so that we can have the staff.
Sure.
Because we actually have nurses that are not currently working in the hospital that actually go and participate in our events.
Good. And do you see a lot of the businesses that do these kind of things on an annual basis for their employees? Because to me, it would be such a good thing for their employees.
Absolutely. A lot of times businesses want their employees, and that's our purpose too, to help someone catch something before it becomes an issue.
Sure.
So they want to identify if they're pre-diabetic or if they're pre-osteoporosis, or high blood pressure or high cholesterol. Get it under control before it becomes an emergency room visit or a heart attack.
Oh yeah, see, that's great. So if you're a business 50 and over and you've never participated in this, it's easy to do, and I would imagine they contact your office.
Yes, they can contact our office, and we'll get them in touch with our wellness coordinator.
Awesome, good. Now, other things, I know you've got to, we'll sort of change gears here just a little bit and talk about something that we had planned to do earlier in this segment. We'll go ahead and do this. You've got a lot of things coming up this first quarter.
We do. One of the things that we have is our free prostate cancer screening clinics. These are actually done in our new urology clinic that we have with our new urologist, Dr. Wallen.
Right.
And so this is a way that men can go, and if they meet our criteria, which means that they need to be between the ages of 50 and 69.
50 and 69.
Unless they have a family history.
Okay.
If they have a family history, then
earlier,
younger, around 40.
Really,
45.
that early. Okay.
And then, so this is completely free. So they get actually an appointment in the urology clinic. So it's a PSA test, and then a digital exam.
Okay, digital. Okay, and all that's free, isn't it?
It's all free.
Now I know so many men. You hear my husband and their friends and stuff talking about they don't enjoy this at all, but it has to be done.
It does. I mean, it is one of the most preventable types of cancer.
Yes.
If caught early.
Yes.
And so we just encourage people to get screening, because if you have it, if they can treat it early, then the life expectancy is phenomenal.
It really is, isn't it, compared to what it was 20 and 25 years ago?
Yes.
Other activities you've got coming up? I know events.
We have Several new facilities and clinics
Okay.
at Cullman Regional.
Oh, yes.
So we have our new urgent care.
Yes.
Where people can check
already
in
been there.
online. You can actually check in online and
Oh.
select a time that's most convenient for you.
Neat.
And then you show up at that time, and then you have minimal wait time in our lobby.
Really? So
Yes.
you register when you come in, and they know that you're the one that
Yes.
wanted the 10 o'clock or whatever. That's
Yes.
neat. That's neat. Well, when we're gonna come back from our break, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more in depth about that, the CRMC's urgent care, and also some of the new physicians that have joined CRMC. So stay with us. We'll be back with more right after this. And welcome back into Cullman in the Morning. With us today, if you missed our first segment, Lindsey Dossey is here. And of course, she is Vice President of Marketing and Special Events. Is that correct? Outreach for the community out at CRMC. And we're going to pick up where we left off. And we were talking earlier about the new Cullman Regional Urgent Care Center. Great facility. And it's sort of recap a little bit about if you have a certain time that you want to come. And that helps, I bet.
Yes. We actually, we're open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday
Okay.
through Friday, and 9 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
But if you wake up and you're not feeling well, or if you're at work and you're not feeling well, you can actually go on our website and pick the time that's most convenient for you.
Okay.
When you just start, say you got a sore throat
Sure.
and you feel like you may need to go get it checked out.
Right.
You call your doctor's office and they can't get you in that day.
Sure.
So you can go on our website, CullmanRegionalCheckIn.com,
Love it.
and you select the time from the drop down that's most convenient for you.
Okay.
And then you come to our center at that time, and we usually get you in within 15 to 20 minutes of that time.
See, that's awesome. That means so much, especially if you're working and you've got that schedule that you've got to keep.
Yes.
Let's talk about Cullman Regional Medical Center's family practice.
Yes, our
your new
family care clinic.
care.
We actually have a nurse practitioner and a physician working
Okay.
in that clinic. Cindy Hawkins.
Yes, I love Cindy.
Who used to be our director of our ER
Okay.
and has been in private practice previously in Cullman as well.
Right.
She's the nurse practitioner mid-level in that practice, and then
Okay.
we also have Bernice Sarpis.
Okay.
Is the family practice physician
Wonderful.
in that.
She's new to
facility.
Cullman, I suppose. Or
She
fairly new?
actually practiced in Hanceville
Okay.
for a couple of years previously, and
Wonderful.
approached Cullman Regional about employing her as a physician, and she really likes the community, and so we were glad to have her.
That's wonderful. Now, the Family Care Center is located on campus.
It is.
And if you come up to the hospital, which direction, left or right?
You're going to go left
Okay.
towards Professional Office Building 1.
Okay.
And their office is actually on the 4th floor
Okay.
of Professional Office Building 1.
Okay.
The Urgent Care Center is also located on our campus. It is, if you turn by Specialty Pharmacy
Yes.
and come down that way like you're going towards the emergency room,
Sure.
it's on your right.
On the right, just go up
Yes.
into that parking lot. Easy, great parking lot, and beautiful facility. I took one of the grandchildren there with an ear infection, well, swimmer's ear, I guess, back in the summer, right after they'd opened it. So we didn't have very long to wait, and they were very efficient, so it was great. Anything else happening? Let's talk just a little bit, any events that we need to know about, and then also got some new physicians that have come on board within the last couple of years.
Yes. Most recently is Dr. Wallen, Dr. Eric Wallen. He is a urologist. He is a robotically trained urologist. So we're excited. We were able to purchase a surgical robot called Da Vinci.
Right.
And so bring a different level of care
Sure.
for patients in Cullman. Previously, anyone with prostate cancer that needed to have a prostatectomy had to leave town to have that done.
Yes. Huntsville or Birmingham.
Yes.
Yes.
So, because those are always done robotically these days.
Yes.
No one does them open anymore. So we're excited that people will no longer have to travel if they need to have that kind of care. And with that, we've had several other physicians that have actually gone and gotten certified.
Oh, wonderful.
And have become robotically trained. We have Dr. Randy Yarborough, who's a gynecologist, who also is robotically trained.
And so he'll be doing the Da Vinci? Okay.
Yes, we have several general surgeons who also are as well. So it's
wonderful.
It's kind of a halo effect of advancing the care, the surgical care that we have at Cullman Regional. We're excited.
Wonderful, I know you are. Anything else that we need to sort of bring out today that maybe, you know, there's so much happening in healthcare.
Yes.
And our facility has certainly grown by leaps and bounds, and new physicians. And
yes, you know, I think the only thing is that at Cullman Regional, our goal is to make local care possible for our community.
Sure.
We don't want our community to have to travel out of town to get better quality care.
Right.
And so our goal is to, one, highlight the wonderful physicians that we have on our medical staff to remind folks that they don't need to leave town.
Right.
But then also, if there is a gap in the care that we have, we want to fill that gap.
We want to fill the gap.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's our goal.
It does make a big, huge difference.
It does.
And thanks for what you do and for all the wonderful folks. It's such a good team. Everybody works good together, and it's just a wonderful team at CRMC. So thank you for what you do. And Lindsey, thank you. Always good to see you. Lindsey Dossey with us today from CRMC. Always good to see her. And we hope that you enjoyed our segments today. And we hope to see you tomorrow. Have a great day.